Hello. In this short presentation and demo video, we'll explain you how our courier and parcel management software works and how it can benefit you. So basically, the software digitizes the record keeping, the communication, the invoice matching, simplifies notification with all the stakeholders, which is generally managed manually over Excel sheets or paper register. So we have customers across wide range of industry into manufacturing, into trading, e-commerce, and warehouse who are using our software currently. So our software allows you to manage documents and material both. Documents can be classified as envelopes or packages below 500 gram. Material can be raw material samples which you're shipping across multiple levels. So let me outline you why you should switch to courier and parcel management software rather than using all your traditional system. The first advantage is you're centralizing all your inbound and outbound records of material shipment or document shipment. Second, you can generate Excel reports for a specific time frame or on a monthly basis as required to match with the invoices which come from the freight companies or the courier companies. So one of the key advantage that leads to cost saving is in the outbound courier or parcel management, you can add multiple rates of the carriers which you have done rate contract with. So you can compare the rates and select which one is ideal for the specific destination that leads to cost saving. The software also generates address labels which can be directly printed and can be pasted rather than writing it manually or maybe using Word document. That basically creates a lot of time and effort. Once you receive the tracking number, you can update it in the software and the system will immediately notify the sender and receiver with the tracking number and the tracking link. For outbound courier, you can also create a address master. Address master is something which, say for example, you are sending material to say X company on a weekly basis. So you don't have to enter all the address of the buyer or the end user or end receiver system. You can create an address master where you can pull the information from there. So basically, the software saves time and reduces error. It's a fully cloud-based software, no installation required, and very easy to use. Now, in the next part of the video, I'll be explaining you how the software works. So we'll log into the software and take a look from there. Thank you. Hello. In this video, I'll explain you how the courier and parcel management software works. So first you log in and we'll assign you a username and password. You can log in. This is a master dashboard. So when you're a first time user, all this data will be empty. You have to configure some basic things to get started. You can manage inbound and outbound courier from the single dashboard. So the first step is to click on the courier desk and you'll see a couple of tabs here. I'll start explaining you one by one. The first step is to configure the courier companies with whom you're working on a regular basis. So in this case, it is delivery. I've got rate contract with them, say DTDC, Shri Maruti Courier, and Srinath Cargo for large parcels. Once I'm done with that, the next step will be adding the courier price. So courier price for every destination for different carriers, you can add it for document as well as parcel. You can add it by clicking on this add button on my right hand side. A template will open. You can add different rates and save it. Then comes the manage receiver. So we call it a receiver master. So what happens in the receiver master? So there are two ways. You can enter it address of the receiver on case-to-case basis also, or if you want to auto fill the entire receiver data, because if you are selling on regular basis, you can create a receiver master and save all the address and name and everything here. So it can be auto pulled while you're creating an outbound courier. Then comes block pin codes. So as we already know that there are many of the services where courier or cargo companies don't deliver in certain pin codes, you can set it as block pin codes. So when you are sending an outbound courier and you are comparing the rates, the pin codes which are not serviceable will not be displayed. So you can select accordingly the right courier services. So once you're done with that, the first step is to go to the Manage Courier tab. And this is where day-to-day activity happens for inbound and outbound courier. So first, let me explain you all the tabs which we have and the functions and features we have. So this software can be used for multiple locations also. So I've added Vadodara unit, but that can be Mumbai unit, Delhi unit, Chennai unit, Bangalore unit, and every unit can have their own username and password also. So there are specific users for such Chennai, they will not be able to see how the Bombay and Bangalore unit are using it. Courier direction, inbound and outbound, you can filter it the way you want. Department, who is sending the courier. So in this case, I've added only one department, that is finance. You can add multiple departments. Courier status, you can filter it by received, dispatched, or delivered. Then comes the staff list. I've added only one person, that is Sandeep Kumar. You can add multiple staff people, so the sender name can also be captured. Now, person, receiver data can be filtered. Same thing, users can be filtered. On this dashboard, you can see the number of couriers which have been sent and received. So the software simplifies the record keeping for even inbound couriers, which you receive on regular basis. So you can have a detailed record along with the outbound courier service. On my top right, you will see a couple of buttons here. The first is the print button, that is to print the labels. Second is you can download reports in Excel, inbound and outbound. So that becomes easy for you to compare how much couriers have you sent. Once you start getting bills from, say, Shri Maruti Courier or Srinath Cargo Service, you can compare and get a easy record keeping and verification and audit also. You can filter the data for specific time frame if you want. Then this is a refresh button, and this is the plus button where the activity actually starts. So when you click on this plus button, you can see the system will ask you, is it an inbound or an outbound courier? So first, let's talk about the inbound courier. So in inbound courier, the courier has been received for finance department, Sandeep Kumar, who is the courier which has sent the courier, maybe it's a blue dot, choose what it is, parcel, check or document. I'll say it's document, received from, I'll say ABB Limited, received on which date. So I'll select on 15th at 9 a.m. in the morning, and what action you want. Collect it from the desk or will it be delivered to the desk? Based on the seniority and your company rule, you can set. Collect it from the desk, that means the person has to come and collect it from the front desk. Delivered to the desk means it will be delivered to you. Any notes you want to write, you can write and you can save it. So you can see the Sandeep Kumar notification for ABB inbound has been received. Immediately, Sandeep Kumar will be notified that the courier has been received by email. Now, let's talk about the outbound courier. We click again on the plus button. We select this is an outbound courier service. Select which department it is going out from. Finance. Who is the staff who is sending? That is Sandeep Kumar. Document or parcel. Documents are generally less than 500 gram. Parcel can be samples or material. I'm selecting documents. Origin address is auto pulled from the database. Where it is going, that is called the destination details, that can be manually entered also. You can enter the receiver name, company name, job title, and everything. Or if you want to auto pull it, as we earlier explained you, that there is a receiver master which you can create. You just have to add the name of the receiver. So in this case, if it is Dhruv Shah, I'll select it. Automatically, all the addresses pre-populated. I just have to define what is the weight of the cargo. Say say it is 0.200 grams. Select the mode, road, air, how you want to send it. I'm selecting road. Select the service level, standard, and I can compare the rates. Here you can see I've compared the rates. I've got two options. One is from delivery and second is from Shri Maruti Courier. You can see the rates, how much is the difference? 118 rupees from delivery, Shri Maruti 177. Now you can select with whom you want to share, send the courier. I'm selecting delivery and I can select the price here. So I've selected it and you can see it has just come up here. Now, this generally is a very tedious process if you do it manually. If you've got multiple courier partnership or cargo partnership with companies, to select which is the right partner to send for a specific location or a specific weight, manual it is not possible. The software simplifies this process. So I can save it as outbound now, and you can see it is going to Dhruv. It's an outbound package. It is in the draft mode. Now, the reason it is in the draft mode is I have not added the tracking number. If I have the tracking number, I can add the tracking number. So once I get the tracking number, I can just add it 398 765 342 and I can save it. Immediately the status will be turned into dispatch. That means it has left the facility on this tracking number. The beautiful thing is now Sandeep Kumar and Dhruv Shah both will be notified by email that a courier from a Jupiter company has been sent on this date and time with the tracking number and the tracking link. So it will simplify the process. If you want to take a detailed look here, you can click on this eye icon here and you can see the entire data is available, on which date it has gone, what is the weight, what is the calculation, even the calculation rule is also visible here. Coming back on the main page. Now, if you want to take a print of the labels, you can select with what addresses you want to take a print out. You can select print and system will create print labels for you. Beautifully nice created labels, no handwritten work. It also tracks which courier you have to send it. Here in this case, up to Vertex, it is going by Delivery Limited, and to TechGate Solution, it is going through Shri Maruti Courier. So it simplifies the task for the sender team. Now this record keeping is completely for inbound and outbound both. You can, as I said, you can filter it and make things easy. Even you can search it. Say how many couriers have gone to ABB. It's very easy to search. Record keeping is easy. Tracking is easy. Notification is easy. The main thing is the cost saving. As I explained you, for outbound, cost is definitely an important thing. With our software, you can compare rates if you have got partnership with multiple courier companies to send the cargo or courier. It's easy. So with this, I have ended my presentation. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach us.